Hello, I'm Jeff Siegel, and welcome to SantaAnita.com and our Friday seminar at Santa Anita. Good carryover to shoot for today, 68,000 already in the till, so the carryover, the pick six, looks pretty attractive, and I think we can attack it with some degree of confidence today. First race I'm not real keen on. It's a maiden claimer, a couple of horses that should get most of the action. Number 4 is a filly named Real Rockbird, who's had a lot of chances. I don't really trust her. She seems to get close and doesn't want to finish. Maybe this is a field she can handle, but at 5-2 in the morning line, I'm not that interested. So she's one contender, and number 7, Million Marie's only had the one start. That was at Pomona last September, and she ran all right, and she's actually trained decently for her comeback. She might actually be better than shown and have more upside than the others. So those are the two favorites, though. So it's not really an enticing race. So I'm going to pass the first race, sit it out, and wait for race number 2. Now, this is a horse I do like. Number 2 on your program, Dave's Ruler. This is a moderate claiming race on the main track over a distance to ground. And you know how well that Julio Canani first off the claim angle plays, and Julio took this one recently, and I think he has Dave's Ruler ready to roll, working really well. Rosario rides him back, good inside draw, looks capable of kind of sitting off the pace and making the last run. 5-2 in the morning line, that's square for me. So I like number 2, Dave's Ruler, very solid here in today's second race, and I'll use him as a straight play and a rolling exotic single. The third race kicks off the pick 6. This is a pretty interesting down-the-hill turf race. There are 3 main contenders as I see it. They are numbers 4, 5, and 8 on your program. Number 4 is Lunchtime Diva, number 5 is Shoo, and number 8 is Hey Maria. I could see any one of these 3 winning, so I'm going to use all 3 in my rolling exotics and, of course, my pick 6. Lunchtime Diva, trying grass for the first time, backing up and trip. That old route to sprint play really works well in these maiden 6.5 furlong down the hill races. Rosario should have this filly within striking range throughout. I think she'll handle the turf, and I give her a good chance. She's 5-2 in the morning line. That's about right. So use number 4, Lunchtime Diva. Number 5 is Shoo. She's maybe the quickest in the field, and she'll take them as far as she can. And I don't know how far she can, but with her kind of speed, she's dangerous. I'll use her. And number 8, Hey Maria, is interesting for me as well. First time on the grass by Maria's Mont. She really should like the turf, and if she improves at all, and she continues to train like a filly who can run, at 6-1 in the morning line, she might be worth throwing in as well. So 4, 5, and 8 for me. Use all 3 in your pick 6 and all of your rolling exotics. Fourth race. To me, this is another race that you may want to go a little deeper than perhaps you had planned to. I actually looked at Drink It Buster's number 6 as a potential single. He's a good, solid horse. He's training very well for Marty Jones. Has the perfect style for 7 furlongs. And he looks like the right one at 9-5. But then I went to looking at the number 5, Shred the Secrets, and also the number 2 horse, Burns. And I could see either one of those 2 horses improving enough to make a run for it. Shred the Secrets, I liked his maiden win. I thought he showed some courage. Good speed, took the heat, came away and won with something left, and has come back and trained well. He's not as fast on numbers as Drink It Busters is, but he's only had the couple runs, and who's to say that he can't move forward considerably today. As for Burns, he's a dead fit horse. I like the way he broke his maiden going 2 turns. He's backing up and trip. He continues to work well, and he will be running on late. So I think I got to use Burns as well at 4-1 somewhere in my exotics because I think he's a nice horse, and I think he might be good enough to take that leap. So let's use all 3, 2, 5, and 6. Number 2 is Burns. Number 5, Shred the Secrets. Number 6, Drink It Busters. Again, preference here, and the one to beat, number 6, Drink It Busters. No question about that, but I'm going to go 3 deep, maybe be pretty confident I can get through the race using those 3. All right, moving now to the 5th race, maiden race going a mile on turf. This race is an absolute mess. Many of these horses are coming out of the same race. If it was not for a pick 6 race, I wouldn't even play this race. I wouldn't even look at it. So many of these maidens have been maidens forever. Absolutely, positively, a horse like that. The one that I actually came up with, number 9, Lucky Jim, he actually wasn't beaten all that badly by the same group in his debut. He's only had the one chance, and maybe he'll stretch out and run well. He didn't break in his debut. He was in traffic. He was in tight quarters at the 8th pole. Kind of had to steady, then kind of went evenly towards the end. Maybe a horse will handle the distance around. He's 3-1 the morning line, and to my way of thinking, I'm either going to single them or I'm going to buy the race, because all the others look alike to me. But this one, Lucky Jim, definitely seems maybe to have a little bit more potential since he's only had the one start. So that's the way I'm going to go for small ticket players. Try a Lucky Jim. If you can afford to spread and use as many as you can afford to use, that might be the ticket as well. Because, like I say, they're all kind of together, and there's no real edge, I don't think, in trying to nitpick between, Cantona and Absolutely Positively and Excuse Me, I'm Coming Through. I mean, they're all the same. So let's go with Lucky Jim and try to get lucky. All right, sixth race, claiming race, restricted claiming race, $20,000 tag, $25,000 tag. The three main contenders here, and I think we can get by using these three. Numbers 5, 6, and 11 on your program. Number 5 is the comebacking Lukimbi. Now, he's trained well for Paddy Gallagher. Now, he hasn't been out for a long time, and he obviously has had his problems, but he does have some back numbers that make him a contender if he's ready, and he's worked well enough. He's 8-1, so I'm going to use him. Number 6, Smart Memo, first time for a tag. That's the drop-in class that could wake him up. And I think this extended sprint a distance of 6.5 will be good for him. Couple that with the drop-in class, I think short Memo should run well. And then Lichtenstein, who on numbers looks like the right one. He broke his maiden for 50, kind of being thrown away here for 25. I don't think Baffert's all that high on this one, but on numbers he's a fit. He's got a decent outside draw. He's worked well with De Hirano riding him back, so probably the one to beat Lichtenstein. But I'll use all three in a pretty solid exacta or trifecta box, numbers 5, 6, and 11. Moving on to the seventh race now, Rumor, the filly, was entered. She's scratched because she's back on Sunday. So number 4, Da Ruler, who won that scorching maiden race first time out for Baffert. It was a very physically gut-wrenching race. That's the only concern I have, is that he just left it all on the line in his debut. It was like a heavyweight fight. He won nicely. He's had some time off now. He's come back and breezed well. And he's clearly the best horse on numbers. But Polish Nickle, number 3, I know he just didn't beat a whole lot, but I like the way he won, and I like the way he's come back and trained well since that race. So, again, if you're singing the race, number 4, Da Ruler, is the logical, short price, odds-on favorite. We know that. But don't dismiss number 3, Polish Nickle. If you can afford to maybe throw a saver ticket on him or something like that, that's fine, because he can run as well, and he's going to improve with racing. So 4 and 3 in that order. And again, the Ruler is the logical single, and if you don't want to spend money trying to beat him, I understand, because he's going to be really hard to beat. All right, 8th race, maiden claiming race. We'll go 2 deep here using numbers 6 and 9 on your program. Number 6 is Miss Addy Kiss. 9 is Suitable Attire. Both look like they're coming up to this very, very weak race in good style. Miss Addy Kiss has got the speed. She's the 8-5 morning line favorite. She's very logical. There's not a whole lot of known speed in here, and I would think that she'll carry them a long way. But Suitable Attire, blinkers on. He's had it 7 chances. He likes to sit back and make a run. 7-8 should be a good distance for him, so I think you got to use him as well. I think you're fairly safe, though, if you just go these 2, 6 and 9 in your exotic wagers, your pick 6 and an exacta box as well. Number 6, Miss Addy K. Number 9, Suitable Attire. That wraps it up for today. Good Friday program. Good luck with that pick 6 carryover. Thanks for joining us here on SantAnita.com, and we'll talk again tomorrow.